What's going on, everybody? I've got a fun video for you guys today. We will be doing a review of the Teebird3. Let's get it. All right, so the Teebird3 is 8402, so it's a touch faster than the traditional Eagle Teebird 7-speed, but I think it's much straighter than a Teebird or an Eagle. An Eagle beats up to a bit straighter, but the Teebird3 starts out pretty straight depending on the plastic you get it in. Today I have the Anthony Barella Tour Series Teebird3, which is color glow plastic. I've also got it in Halo, Star, and Champion. I feel like that's pretty much the plastics you can get it in nowadays. You might be able to get in some special stuff like D or G Star, but I don't have any of those. I have these, so that's what I'm gonna be throwing. I think the Teebird3 is great for any player that needs just that straight to stable flyer. For me, I can throw it out about 360. That's my comfortable distance. A little more if I'm really trying to pump into it, but for amateurs, I feel like this is gonna be a nice straight to stable fairway driver for you. When you beat them in, they can flip up and give you a nice little panning shot. So that's a shot that I really like to have in my bag. So that's why I reach for the Teebird3 a lot. I currently bag the Barella Tour Series Color Glow and the Halo. The Color Glow beats up to be just money, very, very straight, and the Halo gives you that nice overstable disc. So if you need to throw it in a headwind, or you really just want to give something that goes about 350 on a pure Hyzer, that's what I reach for when I'm going for a Teebird3. As you can see from the profile, typically I don't really have any domey ones. They are a bit more of a smaller rim, so if you like a bit bigger rim to dig into, maybe this isn't for you, but I like the shallow rim, so this fits my game very, very well, and my hand. I would say this actually goes a bit longer than the traditional Innova Teebird or the Innova Eagle, those 7 speeds that are nice straight stable. I think the Teebird3 is not as stable as those discs. I do think it's a bit straighter, but it does seem to go a bit farther, and it is an 8-speed, so that makes a lot of sense. So for me, if you want something to relate to, my max distance is about 400 on a good day. I can get about 60 to 70 miles per hour on my arm speed, so if you throw harder than that, this will go a lot farther, probably get a little bit more flip for you. If you throw a bit less than that, it'll probably be a bit more stable, but it's a fantastic disc, and like I said, I've got it in a multitude of plastics. Hopefully that doesn't fall. I've got it in Color Glow, the Tour Series Color Glow Anthony Barella. I've got it in Halo plastic, Star plastic, and Champion plastic. So I was gonna only do like maybe 2 of these plastics, but I feel like everybody gets their hands on at least one of these, so it'd be a good idea to throw them all. I'm gonna throw everything out on a Hyzer, and then I'm gonna throw everything out flat, and then we'll throw everything out on an Hyzer. Let's get into some throws. All right, for reference, it's about 50 degrees. We've got a nice little tailwind. It's kind of going up and down, so everything's gonna be a bit more stable than it actually is. Let's go pick them up and see what they did. Okay, so as you can see, the Teebird3 when thrown hard on Hyzer does stand up a little bit, so it's not gonna give you a pure Hyzer flight, but it will give you that nice flip up, long pushing Hyzer, which is a shot that I love to throw. Like I said, a very straight disc, so it handles Hyzer really well, so let's throw it flat. Those are some really pretty flights. So you could see that the Star and the Color Glow Tour Series wanted to start flipping over a little bit. The Tour Series I have is actually pretty beat up. I've been throwing it a lot, but the Champion and the Halo just held that really straight line and then just finished at the end. They had a bit more bite. So when thrown flat, depending on the plastic and the wear, these things just go dead straight, or they give you that nice consistent straight with that nice little bite at the end. So let's throw them on Hyzer. Yeah, so as you can see, the Teebird3 can handle that Hyzer. It just gives you that nice long turnover. It does start to come back at the end. It won't come out of it immediately because it just doesn't have the stability to immediately flip right back over, but it does give you that nice long pushing flight. Like, I mean, that's the best thing about this disc, is just how much it pushes. I think the glide is a little misleading. I think the Halo and Champion plastics are for glide. I'd say that fits, but for the Tour Series and the Star, I would push those up to a 5 glide. They just kind of want to keep going. So in summation, the Teebird3 is a fantastic disc. I honestly think it's very underrated. Innova is very well known for the Eagle and the T-Bird and Leopard and all of those, but the Teebird3 honestly is its hidden gem. I think Ricky Wysocki has one in his bag, so if you want a pro to see throw this disc a lot, go to him. I think Drew Gibson at one point was carrying the Barella Teebird3, and obviously Anthony Barella because it's his Tour Series disc, but if you want to see a pro throw him, I would go pick on those guys, but for an amateur that you can relate with, I'm your guy. So for me, the Teebird3 goes like about 360 feet when I need something to just go dead straight with that nice finish at the end. Always reaching for a Teebird3. If I can hammer on the Tour Series well enough, I can get it to flip up a bit, but it's just that nice long control flight, which I love so much. So currently I bag the Halo and the Color Glow Tour Series disc. The Star and the Champion are more in my backup pile, but if I lose the Halo, I'd probably put the Champion in the bag. If I lose the Color Glow, I'd probably put the Star in the bag. But if you can get your hands on these, I think these are the money plastics the disc comes in. But you can't go wrong with any of them. So if you're looking for that fairway driver that's just very long controlled distance with a reliable fade at the end, can't go wrong with the Teebird3. I hope you guys liked the video. I plan to do a few more of these in the upcoming weeks now that the season's winding down and we don't have a lot of daylight left to play courses. So let me know if there's any disc you'd like me to show on the channel and give you an amateur's review that you can relate with. If you guys like the content, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.